All right, guys, I hope that today finds you happy and healthy, filled with life, feeling better than maybe you have in decades. That would be my hope and my prayer for you. I know that not everybody's going to be at the same place, but we're moving on and we're moving upward and we have hope. And we also remember, and I'm encouraging you to remember, that this is a process. You didn't get feeling bad overnight, so the restoration of health is a process, but I do believe that many of you at this point are feeling much better. All right, let's talk about reintroduction. Step 3 of this. The final phase of the ClearVite program is to reintroduce foods one by one. This is most easily accomplished by choosing one food from the foods to avoid list, eating it for one day and really like for one meal and at the most 2, and then backing off and monitoring the symptoms for the next 2 days while maintaining the same diet you've been following for the last 3 weeks. Now that's really, really important. I want you to keep a dietary journal and take notice of any symptoms when you reintroduce foods back into your diet. Remember, don't undo all of your hard work with processed foods, with sugars, junk food, and sodas. You just cleaned out your system, and filling it back up with those kind of foods will only counteract the benefits of the program. It would be ridiculous. So please, don't take 1 step forward and 3 steps back. It's important to restate that during the reintroduction phase of this program, you're going to remain on the elimination diet you've been following for the past 3 weeks. And you'll only reintroduce 1 new food every 3 days. If after 3 days you've not experienced any negative reactions to the new food, you may try to reintroduce another food to your diet 1 day and monitor the symptoms for the next 3 days. This process can be repeated as many times as necessary until all suspected foods have been reintroduced. Now, some of the things that you may need to look out for are obvious and not worth mentioning. Like if you reintroduce, let's say for instance, grains or bread, you may eat the food and within 30 minutes have to run to the bathroom. That's a no-brainer, right? You know that you've got a food sensitivity there, or perhaps a food allergy to some extent. But other not so obvious, more subtle signs could be gas and bloating. Those are not good signs. Make a note of that in your food journal, your food diary. We need to know this. Others may be skin outbreaks, irritations, itching. So look out for things like rosacea or like I say, skin outbreaks. But make a note of everything that may be new. And fatigue is another big one. Fatigue, if you get sleepy after you eat a food where before you were energized, make a note of it. We need to know this for your sake. So it's important for you to note how you feel at the end of your ClearVite program. If you feel dramatically better, you probably suffered from multiple food sensitivities and your gastrointestinal system was upregulated. If you feel no improvement with your digestion, well, we'll have to look at other alternatives. But I want you to know that your time has not been wasted. And what we really want to do at the end of your 21 days is find out where there are food sensitivities. If you're not considerably better, if we haven't flushed out some of these, if we haven't seen big results, then we may consider some advanced testing, be it adrenal testing, be it blood testing, be it stool samples. We can consider those things. But my hope at this point is that we are either about to find out what foods you're sensitive to, or we've found these out and we'll need to restrict those foods from your diet going forward. And we may need to do some other things. We'll probably start something called the 4R program, which I'll explain on the next video. But I want to just congratulate you for making it through the program. If you're not quite through, I'm going to congratulate you in advance. If you finished a few days ago, please forgive me. I really am so proud of you. I know it's not easy to change your diet. I know it's not easy to change your lifestyle. I know the American lifestyle presses in on you everywhere you go and everywhere you look, whether it's at work or at church or in your own home. But thank you so much for your diligence in this program. I am so proud of you. Congratulations. Look for the next video in a few days. Thanks so much, and God bless.